Patrick Marshall answers your personal technology questions each week. I have a Dell Inspiron 3650 with Windows 10. My screen is set to go dark after 30 minutes of no use. Every few months the screen will not come on in the morning when I wiggle my mouse. Previously, I had set the PC to go to sleep after a set number of minutes. When this problem happened before, I changed the sleep setting to never. However, this just happened again. My only choice is to do a hard shutdown, which I reluctantly do. How can I keep this from occurring again? John Reeves at Dell says that the problem is generally an incorrect BIOS setting, which are the settings the computer refers to when it is booting, or a corrupt video driver. Unless you've made changes in the BIOS just before the problem, the first cause is unlikely. I'd suggest reinstalling your video driver. In any case, you want to make sure you're running the most current BIOS and video driver. Dell offers further troubleshooting steps at http://msupport.articleusn19sl and 122,264 computers network prism from Suspend Bernadam My internet service and email provider is CenturyLink. Going back to the Quest phone company days, I have a questoffice.net email address. Whenever I send an email to anyone with an AOL.com email address, the message gets blocked. David and James A. When an email server gets a surge of spam emails from a domain, it will blacklist that domain, which means it won't accept emails from that server. The best strategy is to notify both your email server provider and the recipient domain, in this case, AOL, of the problem. Presumably, they can unblacklist your email server. We've had problems with Microsoft Edge. Since this is a subscription, I called Microsoft for assistance. The tech attempted to reinstall and that failed. Anyway, after running that app and tweaking a couple of other things, Office reinstalled. Following the Office reinstall, we opened Edge to look up some information, and Edge worked without a problem. Soon, however, I found that Malwarebytes was no longer running on my husband's laptop. When I tried to start, it gave an error message unable to connect the service. I went into services and found that the Malwarebytes service was disabled. I reset it to automatic and restarted the laptop. Malwarebytes ran properly. At that point, I expected Edge to fail again. However, it still started and ran properly. I then tried temporarily shutting down Malwarebytes on my laptop, but Edge then didn't work. So I have no idea what the tech tweaked. But something he ran obviously impacted Malwarebytes, and it also fixed the Edge issue. If you have any ideas on this, beyond the reinstallation of Edge, I'd be interested. Judy McNamee, I'm relating your experience, because it reflects questions I get from a lot of readers who have problems with web browsers. I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of patience for web browser glitches. I haven't found a browser that doesn't have incompatibilities with some websites, or with a malware program. Any program that is designed to reach out through a port to the internet can run afoul of antivirus and anti-malware programs, as well as scripting issues. That's why I run multiple web browsers. An easy option, since every one I've encountered is free. Mostly, I use Mozilla Firefox. But some videos won't run on it, so I go to Google Chrome. And I use Microsoft Edge when I want to copy some text from the New York Times. It's the only browser I've found that allows me to highlight text in a New York Times story. In short, my recommendation is to cut short your investigations and try another browser when you run into a problem.